You never know what you need, and it's here if I need it.
Welcome back to the show. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. On today's episode, I met up with Aaron. Aaron has a Honda Pilot that he converted into a mobile dwelling, and this thing takes him everywhere. He's gonna give us a full tour inside and out, so join us.
Hey Patrick, it's great to finally meet you. This is the 2024 Honda Pilot. It's a TrailSport edition. I've had 15 different RVs. This is the most recent one. I think I've had it for about 2 years. Like I said, it's a 2024. It has 207,000 miles. I take it everywhere. I take it all the way down. I take it all the way from the East Coast all the way down into Mexico. Mostly the reason I bought this thing is it's an all-wheel drive. It gets you through everything you could possibly think of. I'm a catastrophe insurance adjuster. What that is I get a call. They say, listen, you need to be here. There's a whole bunch of claims. Maybe there's a tornado, there's a hailstorm, a hurricane, whatever it is. This is what I bring in. There's no hotels. There's no nothing. This is it. Whatever I bring with me, that's it. Maybe a week or so after that, things start to open up. After that, things get a little bit better, but this is my home until that happens. Welcome in. So I guess first of all, what we did is we completely gutted the vehicle. When I say we, I used to work at a van shop, and I have some friends in the industry, and I pretty much, we A-teamed it. We got a storage unit. We sat there for about a week and a half in the storage unit, and we just A-teamed this vehicle. And that's what I mean is, like, we had lunch delivered, we had breakfast delivered, and we built this thing. And that's the way to do it, in my opinion, is just concentrate, focus on whatever you're building, and don't go to the next project. That's the problem with these things, is you go to the next project and they never get done. This is real basic stuff. I like to have everything blacked out. I have these things that all around on all 6 or 7 windows. They come from WeatherTech. They're just real basic. You can get them on Amazon.com. You could build them yourself if you're on a budget. I suggest building them yourself. Go to the nearest auto parts store. You can get yourself a truck, one of the ones in the truck. Come in here and just start putting this stuff on. This one actually right here is built because I lost it in the wind. This thing right here is custom. It's a custom rack. I think it's by No Go. Great guy. I was going to build one myself and put it on here, but you know what? I think it was like $1,500–$1,600. There's no reason at all to try to build something yourself when you could just buy it. It's just it'll take me 2 weeks to do stuff like this. Right here's the bed system. What we did was no holes drilled. What that really means is we gutted this vehicle, and our intentions were to use every hole on this vehicle that was made by the manufacturer. Do not put any other holes. That's very tough to do when you're building out one of these things, but we accomplished that on this build. Let me show you it. First of all, we take this pad right here. It's the back seat to the desk area. Set it right here. Take this middle pad and move this system, the butt part of the seat up there. Take this, and then place it back here. And then I have right here, depending on how warm or how cold it is, I have the bedding right there. I was at first, when I got this thing, I did some sheets and different things like that. But then it just was a pain to get the sheets every morning and stuff like that. So this is what it is. This is my bedding. This is the bed. It's really super comfortable. I mean, you can't ask for any more comfortable. Here's the cabinet. This is a built-in cabinet. Like I said, we used all the factory holes that were left from the seats. Little cubby hole right here. Here's my 110. This is all I need to charge all the stuff that I need. Maybe my computer, drone batteries for when I'm using drone, whatever it is. Another cubby hole. And one more cubby hole there for my pillow. And then the cooking, my cooking stuff. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna lay down on this bed to show you how big this bed is. I'm 6 foot tall. This thing is easily covers the size of me, maybe even 2 people. It'd be a little cramped, but not bad. That's how the bed works. Put the pillow away in the morning. Next up, we have the refrigerator. It's a 12-volt refrigerator. It's a Bodega cooler. I believe I got it off of Amazon. Maybe $400, $500, $600 at the most. Thing's great. Does a really good job. You can't even see it's in here with the way that we built this shelves. Let me show you the key to this whole build. It's pretty much the desk. I need something that I'm not sitting on the front seat trying to write a claim. This is it. This desk goes all the way up front. If I wanted to sit over there, it also comes back here. It's also very long. So it depends on where, and it stores very easy, as you can see. It doesn't have any other type of weight back there. It just fits the vehicle just so well. Next up, we have the EcoFlow. I believe it's the 16 or the 1800 EcoFlow. It's the reason why I went with this and not a battery and not the one that I could put together is if something goes wrong with it, I need to get on Amazon and buy a new one and have it over here in a day or two. I've had every type of system there is. You cannot beat these. You really cannot beat these. If something goes wrong, I have a new one, and there's literally 3 plugs. On top of the EcoFlow, I have the 800 watt EcoFlow DC to DC upgraded charger. It goes like pulls regular 12 volt that would take this thing a day all the way down to about 2 hours to get it full from 1 to 100%. You cannot go wrong with that. One thing that I didn't do is I didn't do solar. I drive so much that the solar's not necessary. A lot of you guys on the channel, you'll stay put for a week or 2. You definitely need the solar. It just depends. These are all built out just depending on your lifestyle. My lifestyle, I'm driving somewhere next.
Yeah, this is great. I love the fact that it's a no drill conversion, but it's almost like a no build, because when you're ready to trade this vehicle in, when you get 400,000 miles on it, you can plop everything out. And if the new body style is the same, well, you could just put it all back together.
Yeah, that's exactly what my intentions were. That if, God forbid, I just need to get a new car, this thing is we have this totally built in about 5 or 6 different units, and we pull out the units and we put it into the new vehicle.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. And that's all plywood with like carpeting on it?
That's exactly it. The van shop that I worked at, we were just known for putting the gray carpet on the walls. They do so well. I really suggest people, and whenever I see somebody do a van build, I suggest that they go with the carpet. The reason that it does is when you fold it over, it makes its own trim. You're not chasing trim pieces. If you notice a lot of these people's build when they do wood, you put a piece of wood there, now you have to trim it up to make it look perfect. When you go with carpet and you put it around and you staple it, you can't go wrong. You're not chasing trim all day long.
And then why the Honda Pilot? Why not a Suburban or something like that?
I've had so many vehicles, and when I bought this, I wanted something that's quality. So I really felt like either Toyota or Honda. And this was the longest vehicle that is all-wheel drive and almost like sporty. They do have the Toyota Grand Highlander hybrid. The other problem with the Grand Highlander hybrid is we weren't sure if we were going to need to go through the body. And the hybrid storage batteries are all on the bottom of the vehicle, and
I don't want to drill into one of those.
I came so close to buying it. I had the deal going. It was in Chicago. I was ready. I had the flight ready to go, and I decided, you know what? It's not worth it. And I ended up buying this one.
Well, Aaron, I really appreciate you taking the time to give us a tour. I've done a few van and minivan tours before. People enjoyed them. Yeah. And it just so happens that there's been 3 storms back to back in New Jersey. So now you're here doing your job. And this vehicle got you here. You get a phone call, and in 24 hours, you got to be somewhere. Yeah. This is what you're jumping into.
This thing works just perfect for my lifestyle.
Gyms for bathroom and shower.
Gyms.
And
loves
cooking,
truck stops.
Or eating
well,
outside.
I don't use it often. what I do when I need to use it, I just use one of these. I got them off of Amazon. Like I said, this thing's brand new. I've never used it before. It's just a cook pot that uses one of those little green gas cylinders, but it's a jet boil. Again, I've never used it. It's here if I have to use it. Everything in this whole car is intentional, and I'm in it just in case. You never know what you need, and it's here if I need it.
Awesome. Thanks for the tour today.
Thanks so much, Patrick.